Hi, everyone. Thank you for tuning into today's Partner Showcase series with Beltrees Consulting Services. With me is Traci Nichols. She's the head of procurement delivery at Beltrees. So I'll turn it over to Traci, let her introduce Beltrees and herself.
Thank you very much, Drew. So as mentioned in the wonderful intro, my name is Traci Nichols, and I am a partner and also the head of digital procurement delivery at Beltrees Consulting.
How could you help a company achieve ROI after platform selection? So I know we talked about different companies either being resistant to change, having different bandwidths as well, being on different routes throughout the procurement journey. But how does specific platform selection come into play?
That's really important. The first step is understanding really what is going to be your lower hanging fruit or least resistance to change within the population. There's a theory that says if you can control whatever that change is going to be into a smaller group, so say a pilot group, you'll be able to work through some of those kinks and get to be able to learn, what's working, what's not, and make some adjustments only to be able to improve it further. So whether it be user adoption capabilities, getting additional training, but also by achieving an additional ROI is really dedicating time to things like supplier enablement,
right,
and to rationalization of your suppliers in order to be able to leverage your spend. You may be buying the same Q-tips from 3 different suppliers, and you could buy, and they all have the same specifications. You'll now have the data to be able to say, hey, I can start saving some money or get a better lead time, if you will, or a better quality of product by being able to see all of the data. In addition to that, there's always a grace period, I would say, between your original go live and a couple years in the future. And I'll just call it a couple years in the future because everybody's organization changes over time. And it's the organizational culture that determines whether or not you're going to change fast and continue to evolve and add on more functionality and do more things, or if your culture is a little bit slower to adopt some of the changes. So we take some baby steps. And what's good is to have, for example, Beltrees Consulting, we go in and take an assessment and say, hey, this is great for what your organization was structured like previously, and you're doing what you're doing and you're following the process. That's the first step. How can we make you more automated? How can we make you more efficient? What can we help you with in order to get more collaboration with your suppliers, get more transactional interaction with your suppliers, having them understand your policies and your procedures for being able to transact with your suppliers. Simply building an external website with that information is a very good way to stop a lot of the phone calls. So what we do is we focus on all of the other outlier pieces that are part of the overall procurement life cycle ecosystem and say, how can we improve even in these other areas that may not be specific to the platform or the technology that you're putting into place?
Traci, thank you for talking through the change management piece. I know that's a huge issue in some of the organizations seen today. Again, thank you for taking the time to walk through Beltrees' capabilities, the importance of adopting a procurement software, where companies fall short, and how companies can avoid doing so. Obviously, the importance of data transformation, clean data, garbage in versus garbage out, what that looks like, and just walking through the entire procurement journey. So I appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it as well.
And to our viewers, thank you for tuning in, and look forward to seeing you next time.